But I do enjoy the dynamic that really makes this movie more interesting, especially early on, is the dynamic of a father as a doting father and his daughter. Because if you've read stories about serial killers in history, not all of them, of course, but a lot of them, like BTK, that guy was what was he, a deacon at his church, had a
Yeah.
family had no idea he had like wife and kids, totally
Nice
suburban
neighbor.
house, like yeah, nobody knew it. And then years later, like Dennis Rader is a psychopath, he's killed like 20 people, whatever the number was. Like there are serial killers who are functioning people who are also sociopaths or psychopaths. So I think this is what we're dealing with here with Josh Hartnett's character. Is he is very much a sociopathic or psychopathic serial killer, but he is also very much the other half of him is a father who legitimately loves his children. So when you if you just throw a serial killer into this situation, it's just a matter of him escaping. Now that's a premise you could do. I mean, it is like just that simple of a premise. Like you could throw him at a Slayer concert and he's got to escape Slayer.
That'd be a
That's
sick
fine.
movie.
But when you throw in the daughter, who A, clearly doesn't know her dad's a serial killer, and B, he actually does love his daughter. Like, this is not a sociopath that's using her as a prop, although obviously that has to come into play at some point because he's got to use his daughter to get out of there because she's there for the concert. But he is also there because he loves his daughter. So it's an interesting dynamic early on in this movie because you are dealing with a sociopathic serial killer who knows he's trapped and he needs to get out. But he's not like there's part of you that think I assume probably early on you probably had the same thought as I did. Like if he was truly just a terrible bad guy, he would just abandon his daughter and find a way out of there. He doesn't do that because some part of him deep down inside still loves his daughter. So it's a weird, interesting dynamic that I did appreciate about this movie.